Tokumei podcast. I am your host, Kentina Star, and I'm here with my beautiful, amazing, and wonderful co-host, Lucy, aka Anime for
Welcome.
Days.
Hello.
How are
How
you
you
doing
doing?
today?
I am doing amazing. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Are you doing
I'm
well?
I'm doing well. I have been just kind of vibing. I've
Oh,
been working hard on
hey, yo.
utilizing my like Twitch
Mm.
and YouTube better,
Ooh, let's
and just been doing
go.
all kinds of stuff since the
Oh, that's
beginning.
so good to hear. To be fair though, I have been seeing you kind of pop off recently.
What are you talking about?
So,
No, don't stop
hey,
it. Stop it
yo.
right there. I'm not popping up. I'm like a
You
little soda
are.
pop. It's just like
No, you're not. Definitely. Yeah, you're popping. You're popping off.
no, but I will admit that I have been having so much fun since
Yeah.
the last week and up to now. I've been having so
Mm.
much fun with
Yeah.
my Twitch channel recently,
Mm.
of how I like kind of changed stuff up from doing
Yeah.
like the little bit of just
Did
chatting.
we speak about that last podcast that you wanted to change? I can't remember now.
I think we talked a little bit about
A
how
little. Hmm.
I was changing up my lifestyle a little bit more,
Yeah.
and then I wanted to do a little bit more, like I was initiating it. But now this
Mm.
is like me after doing it like a full week, and now I have like a good rhythm, of how I
You
want to
really
do
do.
things.
Mm.
Like it's still a little overwhelming because it's still something new I haven't really done
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Mm.
Especially like a whole lot. I think I feels like we should get the elephant out the room. Is that yes, I have a new voice. I'm using a
Let's
new voice. Um,
go.
Mostly because my old voice, I think, mostly it just didn't fit me anymore,
Mm.
and I decided to upgrade a little bit on my
Mm.
voice, and I feels like this one matches me a little bit more. A beautiful blue haired girl helped me convince me to use it more, and when I first came on with it, people were a little
Mm.
jarring at first. They were like,
Oh,
"Oh my goodness, what
really?
happened?" But they quickly like
Mm.
adapted to it, and I feels like I've been getting a little bit better response because of it,
Yeah.
and people are like able to vibe with me a little bit more, and they're like, it's like
Mm.
I've been seeing a lot more engagement, a lot more.
Mm.
Not saying I don't love my old voice, but
Mm.
one, I just physically can't use it anymore, but two, people really enjoy this one, so I'm like,
I mean, me and Kenty were speaking about it for a while. I can't remember I can't remember, when was it? Was it like 2 weeks ago?
I don't
Can't
know,
remember.
maybe it
But
was like
it
2 weeks
was
ago.
me and Kenty were speaking about it, and Kenty obviously wanted to change it, and
Yes,
I think honestly, I think it sounds really good. I really
thank
like it, and
you.
it doesn't to me, when I was speaking about it with you, like,
Uh-huh.
whatever you sound like, I mean, you're Kenty to me, but,
Oh,
I
so
think it's
sweet.
but, like, I don't know, it does really sound, really good, and it suits you so well, so, yeah, definitely.
Damn.
I'm
But
so
I
glad
did
you
get a
changed it.
lot of people like DMing me like, "Is everything okay? Did something happen? Like did you like hurt your throat? Did like I was
Yeah.
like, no, no. Well, I mean, I guess in a way you could say that it did, but
Mm.
but mostly I just I just felt like it was time for a change,
Mm.
and I felt like with the support from Lucy
No,
Coos,
yeah,
uh,
no.
I was like, I kind of want to try something new, and then we're gonna see it, and it works. I like it. It vibes
I
really
like
well
it.
with me.
10 out of
And
10. I love it.
so
Mm.
with that being one of the big changes, I've been
Mm.
changing a lot of the formula of how I stream. So
Mm.
I talked about this like a little bit before last week. Is like streaming for
Mm.
YouTube instead of
Yeah.
streaming just for Twitch. Like
Mm.
for the most part, my formula was just like come on Twitch, stream, and then get out of there.
Yeah.
More so. But now
Mhm.
I'm finding more creative ways to like involve chat, to be involved with chat, to make good content, as well
Mm.
as transfer that content into good edited videos for YouTube to also help you grow as well. Because, as you know, as we talked about last week, is that I think streaming and YouTube is based on skill and how you utilize
Mm.
that skill. Yes, I guess it's a little bit of luck that goes into
Yeah.
it, but I do think it's mostly how you utilize the tools that is presented to you.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
agree.
so
Mm.
like YouTube has things built into it algorithmically to help your
Mm.
videos blow up at any point in time.
Yeah.
Because like a video with a good title and a good thumbnail, any minute moment can be clicked on and lots of people can
Mm.
like it and share it around YouTube and all that other YouTube stuff it does underneath. But Twitch,
The YouTube
on the
stuff.
other hand, does not have that kind of stuff built in. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way for someone to find you unless you like post it on Twitter or anything like that. Which you
Mm.
would think it would, being such a big, high tier streaming platform.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but it does not have any like real means for people to find you. Like, if you're in like just
Mm.
chatting, especially, there's no way people are gonna scroll down billions of people to
Mm.
come find you. So there's literally no way. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't a way unless you're very, very lucky,
Mm.
but the most likely chances of you being blowing up into your like goals, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
um, on Twitch is very, very rare. It's very, very rare.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. I think, as we've mentioned before, I think if you want to grow, especially on Twitch, definitely have different social medias because that is literally going to help you grow.
yes.
That's the one thing that's going to push you along. It sucks that there isn't like a find feature or whatever like on Twitch, um, especially for smaller creators. I
Yeah,
think that'd be amazing.
especially
Um,
because I feel like you can
yeah.
upload videos now on Twitch. So
Mm.
you would think there would be a way for that to be implemented. But I don't know.
Mm.
There's something about YouTube that just, when it comes to the upload video
Mm.
format, they are the kings of it. And they have it set really well for you.
Mm.
Now streaming seems a lot more beneficial on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Not saying I
Ooh.
would leave Twitch because I do like the Twitch atmosphere. I like having,
Would you though? Would you if you had like an opportunity or,
if they offered me a lot of money, I would.
Oh.
I exactly sure would. Like, if they was like, "Hey,
Mm.
Kentina Star, we will give you $1 million to be an exclusive YouTube VTuber. Where
Hey,
you sign me
yo.
up? Where do I go? If I could take my crew with me as well too,
Hmm.
I would do it. I would totally do it, depending on
Really?
it. Cause like,
It's so, um, I don't know if I would, you know?
would you like if you had to choose between YouTube partner
Mm.
and a Twitch partner, which one would you go for?
Ooh. I think I'd definitely go for Twitch. Only
Really?
because, yeah. The thing is because I just prefer the audience on Twitch compared to YouTube. Not that YouTube, it's just a little bit different. I think it's the way um, people act. I think it's like the language
Yes.
people use, and I think it just suits me a lot better. Then
Mm-hmm.
again, I've only tried streaming on YouTube maybe once or twice, maybe free at max. Maybe I need to give it more of a go
I didn't even know
to see if it
you
actually
tried
would work.
streaming on YouTube. When was this? Like
I did,
earlier?
yeah. I at the first time streaming when I first started was when, when I tried it. But I had
Ah,
such a different reaction to Twitch. Like a lot of people were more inclined to speak on Twitch rather than YouTube when I first started out.
right.
And because I was trying out for the first time, I guess it was a little harder for me because I didn't know what to do. However, maybe now I should maybe give it a go again and
Yeah,
see how it
I feel
goes.
like because
I
you're
don't
a lot
know.
more experienced than you were before. You have
Yeah.
a really big audience now than you did
No. God,
before.
no. Oh,
Yes,
God.
yes. Yeah, I mean,
No!
you do have a good following now that you
Oh,
would. I
yeah.
feel like people would follow
Mm.
you over there if you did try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say give it a try. I mean, you never know. I thought about doing a YouTube stream, but I feels
Mm.
like YouTube streaming. I feels like it's a little bit more complicated because
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
you gotta think of like a good thumbnail.
Mm, mm,
Every stream you gotta think of a good title. and then you have to like the I think I mean I feels like if I really put my mind to it, I could figure it out. But I don't know how to stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
God, I'd have to look back on it. I can't remember. I actually can't remember how you do it.
like how do
It
you
was
set it up and stuff? I don't
it's
even
so
know.
weird. Maybe I should do it again. I don't know what I'd do. I guess I'd just talk. I don't really know.
I don't
What would
know.
you?
Would you do the
Just the
same stuff?
same?
Because you can't even listen to
Yeah.
music on YouTube. Like you kill it, but not in the same way
Can you
that you do
not?
on Twitch because like there's like a whole lot of more copyright
Oh. Oh, I mean,
restrictions
I
on
know that
YouTube.
there is copyright on Twitch, but I guess it's more lenient in the sense like you can listen to it while you're streaming. If you
Yes.
don't want to upload your like VOD, then
See,
that might be a different
the
issue.
way
But yeah,
it works on Twitch is that if you have copyrighted music in your Twitch VOD, they'll like
mm,
mute the VOD, but you still get money for everything else.
yeah,
They'll like mute the
mm,
part that is affected. But on
yeah,
YouTube case, if one part of your VOD or video
all
gets
down,
copyrighted strike, is all over. Is all over. I mean,
taken down.
you
Oh,
can
you
edit it
can.
out
Yeah.
if you wanted to, but the
Mm,
thing about it is that if it's over 6 hours,
mm.
then you're not able to edit your VODs anymore,
Really?
which is
What?
stupid. It's so dumb. And I don't know why that's a thing.
Oh.
I don't know why they put a limit on it
Mm,
to like after like 5 or like when it hits 6 hours, you can't
mm.
go in and edit it anymore. I mean, sure,
Yeah,
you could take down the VOD and re-upload it and edit, but that's like so
yeah.
much work. The whole point of you streaming on YouTube is like it's the accessibility that it just automatically just goes to your YouTube. You know? I don't know.
I
It's weird. It's
To be
weird.
fair, speaking about YouTube though, I'm definitely since obviously now I've finished university, which is insane. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. To be
Congratulations!
fair though, I need to wait until like they've basically said, yeah, you passed. Because can you imagine they're like, yeah, you failed. That means I have to carry on. I'm like, "Ooh."
No, they would never say
um,
that. You're too smart for that.
no, no. But I'm very excited for it to be over.
What are you gonna do? What's
Oh,
the goal
that's
for
a
you?
good question. To be fair, I mean, I guess we could speak about, I mean, both of our goals. I mean, I'd rather, what I would love, and I've spoken about it with Scott and stuff like that, is I'd love to become a full-time streamer. However, comma,
Hmm.
this is going to be a bit difficult. I know it's not the most, what's the word? Um, it's
Financially
not like,
stable.
yes, yeah, exactly. It's not like that. Is And also the fact that obviously I wouldn't be making that much from it. So I guess that's an issue in itself. But
I feels like even despite all those odds, I still think you should
mm,
try it because I believe, and I might be a little biased by saying this because I'm your friend, but I believe you are an extremely talented VTuber and streamer. You have this energy and this light about you that just wants to surround you like moths to a flame, and they just wants to go towards you and just be near you because you're so adorable and chirp and just a positive light for so many people. You have this ability to no matter what you're doing, people just wants to be around you. And even
no,
me,
now you're
I love it. I
talking.
love seeing you grow. I love seeing you try new things and do more things.
Mm,
And everything you do is just so much full of positivity. And I believe if you went full time, because I'm full time, I believe you could do
mm.
it way better than anyone on
Oh
YouTube
God, no.
and
I
streaming.
think if I was gonna be like real serious about it, I mean, one, for a start, I mean, I'm quite open about streaming with my family. They know I stream. They come to my stream sometimes. My dad
Wait,
just comes in and says,
you told
"Mhm,
them? You told your family
yeah,
that you stream and you're a
yeah,
VTuber?
yeah."
Oh
They
man.
come into my stream. They don't get the model. They don't get it. But like the thing is, when I had my model before, um, and obviously this one's a lot more, a lot more,
Robust.
yeah. um,
Boobalicious, you know?
my last one was a lot more like I guess cute and sweet, whereas
Hmm.
this one's a lot more, yeah. So they were a bit, I don't know. My dad I don't think my dad ever commented on my model. I mean, he did. Oh wait, well, when I got my new model, my mum was like, what a nice model, but she was more like reluctant about it. She was like, 'cause she was
God
like,
damn, like Lucy, oh
she was
my
like, do you know when a mum's like looking at you and they give that concerned look? It was like that.
No, see, that's I could never show my mom. Never. I love my
Really?
mom so much, but my
Yeah.
mom is such a boomer that she would never get it. She does not get it. Like she knows that I stream. Like she knows that I
Yeah.
stream. But for my mom, she does. She's so old that she never calls it streaming.
What did she call it?
She calls it taping. Like I know you're taping,
Oh,
and I don't want
that's
to
so
interrupt you.
sweet.
It's so
That's
cute.
so
It is super cute. In some ways, I do think she knows that what I do, kind of, with like a character involved, because I think she is subscribed to my YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Oh.
I don't know if she fully understands it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I mean, I'm living my own life, so I don't. It doesn't really matter to her. She's going to support me regardless. But I do think she doesn't understand it, and she'll never understand it.
To be fair though, I know that a lot of VTubers don't actually tell their parents. Well, they tell them, obviously. I know a lot of them that they tell that they do stream, but they don't stream with like a VTuber. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
especially because, like, I
Um,
mean, like you, my mom is very Christian, very, very Christian.
oh, really?
So, like, the stuff that I say and do, and like how I am, would just not fly over. Like she would be like, "What? Why do you say that kind of stuff? What do you?
Yeah.
Why is your model all like bam bam all out and stuff?"
Oh my god. That's funny.
But regardless, I do know my mom supports me in my adventures.
Yeah.
Like she supports me. She doesn't agree with it all the time, because she's from the old school, or she's like, "Don't you want a job that's like stable and gives you a lot of money and stuff?" It's like, Mom, it's not all about the money.
Not
It's about me.
the money.
I mean, yes, I want to make money, but I love it because I just love it. I'm happy. I enjoy what I do.
Definitely.
Like, it's like, I said this on my stream, is that it feels like one big ass summer party that I get to have almost every day.
Yeah. I
And
think. Yeah, I mean, I know that a lot of VTubers want to become full time. I guess it really depends if I guess waiting out and seeing as well, which is the scary part, right? You don't know what's going to happen,
right.
which you don't know, like as well as the money, you don't know what's going to actually happen.
Well, obviously, you definitely got to be smart about it. It's not like you should just quit your job and just start doing streaming full time. I feels like it definitely has to be like something that you plan for, especially if you're on your own. Now, when you're with someone else, like if you have a partner or living at home and stuff, then it's a little bit more easy to do because you have someone else that can kind of provide for you, and that you make that established, like, hey, this is what I think I want to do. Would you be okay with it? Because like I made an agreement with my wife early on, like when I was like, okay, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to go out there and work anymore because I've done it all my life, and I just want to make content and make YouTube. But this is when I was just a YouTuber mostly. And before I started streaming, I was like, would you be okay with me just being a YouTuber if I start making money from it? And she was like, yeah, I don't mind. And then I started doing it, and I did, and like it's not a lot of money, but it's at the time it wasn't a lot of money, but it was money nonetheless. And she could see how happy I was, and how thorough I am about it, and like I was very dedicated to it. I'm dedicated to this almost all the time. So
oh god, no, you're so hardworking. It's unbelievable. I think you're one of them. I don't think I've ever met another VTuber that's so dedicated and so hardworking as you, which is very inspiring. And I want other people to see that, man.
No,
I do. Yes.
But I don't know. I love what I do. I love that I get to talk to so many more people. I love that I'm able to adapt to like a lot of the situations, because like I said, I was part of YouTube and I was doing a lot of stuff before that, but then when VTuber came out, it was just like this open door, like light that I just needed. And when I became a part of that, like my life has changed in so many ways that I couldn't even ask for. And
Oh yeah.
I'm just happy, and
Definitely.
that's the whole point. Like, you want to do it if you're happy for it, but also do
Oh
it
yeah.
if you're going to be dedicated, because it's not easy. A lot of us
Oh
make it
no,
look
it's not.
easy, like, but it's not easy. It is a lot of things that goes into it. It's definitely, especially like mentally, it's challenging
Oh
mentally.
yeah. I think as well, I guess what a hard thing is being very social. It's like you have to be social. Well, you don't
Mhm.
have to be, but it does help a lot if you
It
are.
does help so much
I mean,
in a
because
way.
I'm such a like extrovert and I just love talking,
Same,
clearly. Fucking hell.
same. I
So
feel
it's just so easy for me to just speak and speak on and on for hours. Like, see, people are like, "How do you stream for so long?" And I'm like, "I just talk. I can't stop talking."
I can't stop talking. I just talk about random stuff. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I will like. I mean, I don't know. I can talk about the weather. It might not make sense, but I can just talk about it. I'm like, man, did y'all see the weather in the
No, that's
clouds?
like absolutely. I do that,
Like-
mate. Every time I'm on my stream now, I'm like, "Oh god, it's so hot," and I talk about the freaking weather like it's an interesting subject. When I know for clearly it's not an interesting subject. I think
it's
it's just a
not.
British thing. Maybe it is. Oh, maybe a British Kenty.
Look, man, I'm trying to tell you, when British speak, it's sexy and it's just so intellectually more profound. I don't even know if that's a word, but it just, I don't know, when the difference between an American accent and a
Mm,
UK or British accent, British
yeah.
people sound smarter. No matter what you say. Like, if you're talking in a New Yorker accent, you're like, "Yo, what you doing? Let's talk about the clouds and stuff. How you freaking doing and stuff. Like, I'm walking here. I don't even know how to do a
Oh, what?
New York. You
Yeah.
you just like, oh man, that's just a crazy American. But if you say that in a British accent, it's just like, huh, like saying the same thing I just said, but like
Yeah.
in your
What instead of
accent.
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
I'm walking. But no, I think there's to be fair though, I think half the time I get is just saying, "Can you say bottle of water?" That's all
That's
I
so
get.
cute. See, and I don't know, it's just you sound more educated, and you're like, oh man, I need to
I
listen
don't
to that
know.
person.
Some of us are
So you're
not. I'm
very
not gonna
educated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just teasing, but I'm not trying to offend
lie.
anybody. But I don't know.
But
There's
no.
just something about it about a UK accent or an
Yeah.
Australian accent, to be
To be
honest, too.
fair, I
But
love a good Australian accent. I also love an Irish accent. Irish accent?
Irish,
Chef's freaking
like
kiss.
Jacksepticeye,
Yeah.
German.
Top of the
Top
morning
of
to
the boarded.
Oh my god. But no,
um,
I don't know. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I had something in mind and then now it's just gone out. It's so oh my god, I hate that when it happens. It was literally I was thinking about it and then we just went on to top of the morning to
we
you and
did, we
then
did.
it left my brain. It fucking left.
But
But
going back to one topic I wanted to talk about.
yeah.
I don't know if I guess I could talk about it now, but I was in the process of making a
Mhm.
Reddit. Because I see everyone always use Reddit. They utilize Reddit. They talk about the Reddit memes, the clips, and all that
Mhm.
stuff. But there's something about Reddit I just don't understand. I don't know, because if I'm just a fucking boomer at this point, that I just don't get
Yeah.
it. Because I created my community, like a subreddit. Because like
Yeah.
you make a Reddit, but then there's a
Mhm.
subreddit like that you create for like your community. But I didn't know how
Yeah.
to like go about doing that. I'm like, how do you do it? And I'm just I
Not
feels like
gonna
I'm on a
lie.
computer just typing in like, how do
Yeah.
you make a Reddit? And then someone will be like, they'll tell you how to go make a Reddit. Like, I already did that. But how do you make a Reddit? And it's like, oh, no, you mean a subreddit. It's like, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the
Oh
same
god. To be
thing?
fair though, maybe I am a boomer as well then, because I wouldn't know. I haven't done anything like that. I think it'd be fun if we did something like that for
Tokumei podcast?
podcast.
I think so too. And we can like
Yes.
post like clips and memes on there and
Yes.
like
Oh
review
my
them for the show.
god.
I think that'd be pretty cute. Plus, I
We
did
can put our
because
art on there as well. Oh my god. So a
yes,
viewer of mine actually, it was yesterday. I think it was Tiger, I think. I have to double check. But they've put the picture of me and you, like you with the lollipop as their background.
No
on their
way!
phone.
Shut up! No way! That is actually some really good art. That is so good art. I have it on my background for my computer as we speak. It's like it's nice changed. And my wife, every time she comes in my room, she's like, "Man, that's some good art." I'm like, "Hell yeah, it is! Hell yeah, it is!"
I swear to God, it is adorable. I actually love it. We need more.
Hell yeah, we do need more art. But
God,
I'm gonna have to wait on getting new art on that. But
what? Hey yo, hey yo.
should I don't know, should I talk about it now?
Do it. I know chat. Oh wait, there's no chat.
It's imaginary chat behind us that's
Right,
in the shutters
That's
of the boom. But no, so along with me talking about the Reddit, I'm getting a new model. A brand new model. It's from a new model from the ground up. It's not going to be anything connected to this model. This model won't be utilized anymore. It's and I've been using this. Yeah, this model I've been using it forever. So mostly when I did an upgrade for a model, it was just I guess an upgrade off of the original model, like the drawn model. But this one will be fresh and new drawn, new emotions, new emotes, new everything. I won't say exactly new emotes, new everything, new most of it. I mean, I'll still be a fox. I'll tell you that, of course, because I can never give up being a fox. But there's other things that I'll be.
Kenty 2.0, hello.
This will I mean, because I always thought because I had my original OG outfit, then I had my dress outfit, then my succubus, then my outfit now. So, and I was always like, oh, maybe that's my 2.0, my 2.3. But I guess it is technically, this will be a 2.0 because it's a brand new model.
Yeah,
It'll be a freshly new model. Yeah. So I guess that is true. I guess everything else is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3.
I guess the others is obviously different outfits and stuff like that, which
Pretty much.
To be fair, speaking about outfits, I was thinking about getting a new outfit for my model. I can't even start because I've literally just had my model for about 3 months. So
you did
I literally had it for 3 months.
What about a swimsuit outfit? You do a swimsuit outfit or Halloween?
I kind of wanted a Halloween, or I could go for something to do with my Lauren. So I don't know, but I want to know more about this new model of yours.
Well, I mean, I guess I could tell you. I could tell you one thing is that I will not.
Go on.
One thing I will tell you is that I won't be a dare anymore. That's the only. I can tell you off screen what I'll do because I don't want to put it out there yet because I don't want no one stealing what I'm doing. But for everyone else, know that I'm getting a new model, brand new emotes, new expressions, new everything. It will be new art, a new rigging, everything. Everything will be redone.
Oh my God!
But I'll still be a fox. But there will be. I won't be a dare anymore.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
So I gotta get, which is sucks because I was going about it forever. Man, should I do it? Should I not do it? Because I just got this model not too long ago, which was I do love my curtain design and stuff because I love the dare aspect. I love my jacket and stuff. One thing I will say, I will be keeping my jacket, but there'll be a brand new outfit though.
I can't wait.
Be keeping my jacket.
Oh my God.
But then I was just you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it because I really want to do it. I kept seeing the concept and I really like it. And I have to come up with a whole new lore. And,
I'm excited. If you need
which
help,
I was going to ask you, would you be able to help me script my lore? Being such a high-class script writer and all.
Oh my God, say less. I would love to help. Hell yeah.
One of the concepts I had, well, I don't know. Never mind. That will give it away. I'll talk to you about it afterwards.
Not loud, chat. I can't keep calling you chat. Well, now you're chat, audience. Your audience, you're now chat, okay? Whenever I mention chat, you're that.
You know what's funny about that real quick is that, when I was streaming constantly, almost all the time, and constantly working on stuff, I was so tired and sleep deprived so much that there'd be some times where I would call my wife chat and she would get so fucking mad at me.
I'm not surprised.
Like I would go to call it was just weird because I'd never because I mean technically her name. Well, I'm not going to say her actual name, but it does start with a C. I'll say that. But so but I don't call her by her first name. I call her Bae. But most of the time, I'm like, when I was like so tired, I'd be like, "Oh, chat." I'm like, "Why did I say that?" And I would stop. Give me 1 second.
Oh no! You were literally like, "Oh no!" As soon as you said it. Oh my god! Oh yeah, that's so funny. Oh my god! But no, I think.
So I continues to just be like, "Hey, chat," and it's like I haven't done it once. I've done it like a multitude of times. So
You've done it multiple.
I've done it multiple, and she would just we'd be just laying there, and I'm like, "Oh, chat, what's?" And then I'm like, "No!" And then she just move away and scroll over to the bed. She's like, "Why don't you go back to your chat since you get since you love them so much?" No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Yes. Thinking about that, you know what? It's going to feel really weird me going away even though I'm really excited to go away and, have a break.
You're taking a break?
Yeah, I'm going to be going on my break. When is it? Not next week, but the week after. What the heck? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no. Actually, that's a lie. I will be going on the 26th. So in 2 weeks' time or so. And it's gonna feel really freaking weird to not be streaming. Oh, that's literally
you deserve it though, because you are such a hard-working queen that you deserve it.
I'm gonna miss everyone so freaking much.
You could definitely miss it, but you need this time to relax, to take a break, to get you some you time. And just
all I'm
chill.
gonna do though is be on my Twitter and not all the time, but on my Twitter and on my Discord posting what I'm up to, and everyone's gonna be like, "Lucy, we get it. You're on holiday. Go away."
I recommend you. Not even recommend. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Is to delete Twitter off your phone.
No,
you have to. You delete it. Mute your Discord. Everything, because you just need to relax. You need at least for the first 2 days. The first 2 days. Me? I've done it before.
Have you?
I have.
I do not see that. I think Kenti's such a hardworking person. She would never. I can't imagine it even.
I'm just lying. I would never do that. I would never do that. I couldn't keep a straight face.
This is not like Kenti.
No. I try. Because I know some people be like, oh, delete Twitter off your phone and delete Discord. And it's like, but that's my people. I cannot not inform them, even though I'm taking a day off. I won't stream, but I still gotta communicate. Because am I supposed to talk to my own brain? I did that enough.
But no, I do agree. I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult, only for the sense I don't know, everyone means so much to me in the VTuber community. And I don't know, it's going to feel really weird, but I know it will be nice to have a break. But I will be back again as soon as I literally get back. I'm straight off the bat.
And then it would be such a grand experience, almost like a whole Genshin event. Oh my goodness, Lucy, you came back, you got this whole update, and you looking so cool and sexy and just amazing.
Outfit. Oh my god.
But the whole Genshin outfit. Look, so if Genshin approached you about doing a collab, and putting you in the game, what would be your weapon of choice, your outfit, and what would be your reasoning to be there?
Ooh, to obviously make out with Zombie. I will be his partner. This is very happening.
I love you. Never change. I love you so much.
What would I have? I think I'd have a spear. I love a good spear moment. I would have a bow, Okay, I wouldn't have a bow.
Why do you have such a vendetta against bow people, man? They're so good.
God, I hate bows so much. I can't use them. I hate them because I
They're
can't
so
use them.
good though. Like Official is like one of the best characters with a bow. And then like what, Sarah is pretty good with a bow.
I like Sarah. She's pretty cool. She's a Tengu as well. But I wouldn't. I mean, what's her name? Yilan. She's pretty cute as well. But Goro, oh yeah. But I just don't use them. The only one I have on my team that is a bow user is Goro, and I don't even use him. I just use him for my buff. That's literally it.
Just be real. You keep him because he's hot too. don't sugarcoat with me. I know you, Lucy. You only keep him on your team because he's hot. He's just, it's like, you keep him there, he's like, oh man, he's not really part of the set, but I keep him there because he's cute, you know, he just doesn't have to do anything.
He doesn't have to do anything, he just has to stand there, it's fine. I mean, what would you do? What would you be there for? What would you,
That's a good question. I mean, it was my question, so I guess it was a good question. Yeah. That sounds so pessimistic of me. I'm like, yeah, that's
really smug. Of course, it was a good question. It was me.
My God, what the hell? The audacity of me. No, I think my weapon of choice would be a scythe, which is kind of like a mix of, because scythes are like my favorite type of weapon. I think scythes are really cool.
That actually look really cool.
And I know that, I mean, but if we're sticking to like weapons that's already in Genshin, I guess I would do a sword, because after a scythe, I like swords. And then, I don't know what my outfit would be. I guess it would be, like, similar to, like, I guess Eula or, Aika's, or Raiden Shogun's outfits. Like a mix maybe between those three. And then my reasoning for being there would be like I get like zapped from another dimension and like I get transferred into like I get fused with like a deity that they need.
That's
or something.
So cool. That was so more fun than mine.
But my only true reason I would try to like be very close best friends with Raiden Shogun. Or maybe, but if I couldn't be her friend, then I would be like her ultimate rival.
Ooh, I love that. I love how you went full out on it, and I just said, I just want to make out with wrong
I mean, if I got the opportunity to make out with Raiden Shogun too, I definitely would. But the thing is, I don't think she really likes a lot of people.
Yeah. So talking about Raiden Shogun, I haven't done the quest yet for Yilen, only because you have to do so many story quests before that. And I don't do story quests. I don't do them. Anyway, I'm now doing them because I want to do it. And I've had to, what did I just do? I literally just did Raiden Shogun's story quest.
And she's hot, right?
Really good.
Oh
the story
my
quest for
God.
her is actually really fun. I loved it.
I love her. She's like some of the main reasons why I still even have Genshin.
Really?
Because I love her so much. I love her design. I love her story. It was the one time I actually paid attention to Genshin's stupid ass story.
The story was really good. The thing is, for some reason, I can't take it seriously all that much sometimes. I start laughing and everyone's like, Lucy, this is not a funny moment. You can't be laughing. Then again, it was really funny throughout the whole thing. It's because my mod, Mon, was calling people that was some of the story. They called him like a wrinkly toe, and I just couldn't get it out of my head.
I never really paid attention to the story. Mostly, when I stopped paying attention to the story is when the main character doesn't even have a real sword. It's always one of those like low class, like regular swords. I was like, okay, if you're not gonna take this seriously, then why should I? Like, you can't even give our main character a real epic sword for cutscenes and shit. Like,
to be fair though, yeah, Shogun's story was really fun. That was really fun to go through. Yeah, I've had to.
Aika's story was actually really good too. I really like Aika's.
Oh my God, I've literally done none of them. That's why I'm doing now, as well as Raiden Shogun's I just did. I have to do Tokumei's and also Edo's. Edo's fine since that's, he's hot. but it's still so much to go through. Ah.
Speaking of like Genshin, did you see the new trailers for all the new games that they have coming out? From
Was
like
this
those, because there was the
Star
Summer Game Fest that happened on Thursday, which I streamed. No
Rail?
shameless plug there, just so if you wanted to check it
Ayo.
out, you could do that. But anyway, they showed off their new I don't know. Like Cherry was trying to tell me. I don't know if it's like a new
Star Rail?
expansion. It was like Honkai Starfell.
Yeah. Oh yes, Honkai. Yeah, Star Rail. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that is it. Star Rail. I want to play it, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
it looks
Star Rail.
interesting. Like from what I've seen and what chat has been
Mhm.
showing me or trying to show me, there is some very hot waifus. I have to agree. I do
Like
have
hot
some,
daddies. Oh my god.
and I definitely would love to play it, but I want to play it on console because that
Oh
game is.
really?
I know, like when it comes to those type of games, they're very like high end on PCs and
Oh
stuff or
yeah.
on mobiles, and I would love to get the full experience where I could play it at like full capacity on my console
Mhm.
without me lagging or dropping the settings a lot to like
Oh
enjoy
yeah.
it. And then they also had the one which is I think it's Zoneless ZZZ something.
Boneless.
It's like their new mobile their new anime game they're coming out with. It's like a
Oh,
cross up
I didn't know
between
that.
like really. I'm surprised no one has showed you. It's like a
I
mix
mean,
up
I know
between
Star Rail.
Genshin
I
and
don't know what.
Honkai. Here, I can send
Oh,
you.
I didn't mean to zoom in. What was it called? Zoneless.
Yeah, hold on. I can send you a trailer link for it. Yeah, it's I did a reaction to it actually. I mean, it was during the Summer Game Fest, and
It's just come up with a meaning for me. Okay.
hold on. Yeah, it's called Zoneless Z0, and
Oh,
hold on, let me.
I didn't mean to zoom in. Sorry, no one's gonna
How
understand
do you
that.
do that? Is that like an emote that you do for zooming
What?
in, or zoom in?
Face zoom in.
How do you do that? I always want to know
Um,
how you did that.
to be fair, you do it with So what you have to do is actually set it as so it's kind of like what is it? Well, like an expression, like a crying expression, basically. And you just
Ah.
set your camera to a certain position. So yeah, no one's gonna understand if they're just listening.
No one's gonna understand. But like, so what, you did it in V2 Studio? Like you made it
I can
yourself?
show you later. I can
Yeah,
show
because
you
I
later.
thought it was just something that you like a program that you had that you just did.
Oh no no no! But yeah, I can show you later. It's fun to use, honestly. It's so
I love
expressive.
it. I think it's really
Yeah.
a good thing. But I again, I wouldn't want to steal your thing. That's like your thing.
No,
Like that's
I
something
don't
that you make
care.
like part of your
No.
kit. And I don't know. I'm so weird because if I see my friends doing something, I
Yeah.
don't want to steal from them because it's almost like I'm stealing their
No.
like
Oh
stick
no.
and what makes them like special. So
Mm.
I like I kind of
No,
like
I
find
think
my own
anyone.
rhythm, you know.
No, God no, I don't mind. I don't care. I mean, a lot of people do it anyway, so it's not like it's
True,
just
but I
me.
don't know them.
Oh my god. But
um,
no, I mean, what games have you been playing recently? I've been seeing that you're doing a lot of chatting on stream. Like, how's that? I mean, we did speak about this earlier, but how
yes.
have you been finding it? I know you said you've been finding it,
I
fun.
love it. I love it. Like I
Mm.
said, my first week is like I guess I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. Good lord,
Mm.
has 2 weeks has already gone by? Yeah. My first week of doing it, it was a little awkward. Like I didn't know how to find a good rhythm to
Yeah.
it because, like, I was starting to do the just chatting stuff, and then I would like get so carried away with the just chatting stuff that I wouldn't do
Mm.
the gaming part afterwards because I was trying to
Mhm.
find the good rhythm between doing like I don't know 2 hours of just chatting
Mm.
and then 2 hours of gaming, so I have like a good balanced even number of both. But mostly when because I was just so anxious about it, like a
Mm.
lot of the just chatting stuff would just take over the gaming portions. Like I did some
Oh
gaming,
yeah.
but it would just be like me watching
Mhm.
TikToks or videos and stuff, and I wouldn't do any gaming. Which
Mm.
was
To
like,
be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I do that all the time. I
yeah.
literally I talk to ages. Also, I was showing my TikToks the other day. It's just
I did
and
that too.
it's so funny because everyone's like, Lucy, you need to be careful of TOS because it's funny.
I love your TikToks. I always like your TikToks, and I see them come on my page. I'm like, man, this girl is so creative and
You know
cute.
what?
I
Actually,
love
speaking
your
of
model, man. Your model is so fucking good.
oh
Oh my
no,
goodness.
everyone just
Speaking of
guys
that, before not to derail the conversation,
oh,
we
no,
don't.
okay, Carol.
But I seen your little family photo of your mom or
Oh yeah.
your ring mama, or I don't know if it's daddy. I don't know, but they posted
Yeah,
a picture of all their
yeah.
the models, and I think that's so cute that they did that. That shows you
Oh,
all
the
together
thing
and
is,
stuff.
yeah, it's really fun. We've actually got, we've got all our separate Discord as well, where all the VTuber siblings talk and
That's
hang
so
out.
cute. Oh,
It is
that's so
really nice.
cute.
Such a nice experience, especially since you get to meet so many new people, and they're all just honestly so lovely. They're so nice. I hang out
I
with them all the
wish
time where we play games and all just you vibe together, and everyone's
See,
just
I
like
wish I
so
had that.
supportive.
I don't really have
Oh
that.
God, yeah, no, it's really nice, honestly.
That sounds so cute and fun.
Mm,
But no,
but
carry
no.
on. I just noticed that I wanted
Oh
to
no,
mention that
it's
real quick.
fine. But recently it's really funny. One of my videos like kind of popped off a little bit. And
Popping off. They popping bottles and
it
stuff.
got like 17.6K views.
That is insane. That's amazing. Well, you deserve it, but that's
No, right?
insane.
Do you know what most people? But I mean, to be fair, most of the stuff on here is more for fun, obviously,
Obviously.
clearly. And it was the video where it says "no bitches," and people get really angry, man. Do you know, I will read you. Yeah, I will read
It's
you
like,
some of the
it's
comments.
not even me saying it. It's
And then someone went, never. Why would I need one?
People
Someone
do
went,
get, mostly I
they
think it's
also,
just kids who just doesn't have
oh,
anything else to
treat.
do.
Someone like tagged me so where are they? And I was like, okay. I was like, good question. Someone
I
also said,
remember I got
carry
one
on.
too where someone was talking about my ears of how floppy they are. And they're like,
Mm.
oh, your ears are so floppy for a fox. I was like, yes, they are, and I love it. But like, yeah, no, it's
You're
weird
like, get off
that
my
people don't.
back.
But carry on. I'm sorry, I
Oh,
didn't
someone
mean
also went, Anna Miff Daisy, they tagged me again. They went, you got any? I went, maybe, with a smirky face. He went, no, I thought so. And
It's like,
why are you taking this so seriously? What is
right.
up?
And even if I did, I mean, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be one of
You
them.
went, yeah, you wouldn't know.
Because
It's
you
so
probably
funny how
get
people
none.
take true, but they take it so seriously, and I'm like,
Right.
isn't this for fun? What is this? What
Right.
is this? Honestly,
No,
but
I
no,
do believe because TikTok is so like Gen Z oriented
it
that
really is.
a lot of kids be on there like just have nothing better to do just to troll. But
Mm.
you do get some generic comments as well. You know, I had my
To
first
be fair
duet.
though,
Someone do like a duet with my
really?
TikTok, and I think that was
Wait,
pretty
someone
cute.
made it. Oh no, Kenny, I need to send you this. Someone made a fucking. Hold up. Someone duetted it. I need to show it. I showed it to Scott, and me and Scott were laughing about it because it was just funny. How do you look at duets? I don't know if you can. Can you? Oh no, I need to find
Yeah,
it.
you if you click on the video, your like video of that
Yeah.
TikTok of whatever the person did duet with you, and you hit the link, like go to the video, you can like see who duet with you. Like I think it'll tell you that someone duetted with your TikTok.
Yeah, I need to show you. It's so funny. It was. I
No,
swear most people just do it, and I'm like, what is this?
no, like someone did one with me, and they did like a legit because I did the one where it was like do you want to date me? It's like
Mm.
do you are we dating? And it's like do you want to? And it's like
Yeah.
of course I want to date you. And someone like did the like male part of it, and I thought that
Yeah.
was really cute, and I thought that was really sweet
Oh,
of
that's
them to
so
do.
cute. Why do you get nice ones and I get people sending some weird shit?
I don't know. I did get one like a while back of someone being weird about it, but I don't know. I just kind of was like, okay, thank you for the duet, I guess. But
Look, I need to send. Wait, how do I send this to you? Oh, okay, hold up. Sorry, everyone. I need to
no,
send it. It's
you're
important.
fine.
It's
You're fine.
important. You think what is
I've
the
been doing the
fuck is
Steve
this?
Harvey ones as well with like the having
Yes.
like the mustache. Like my first one kind of blew up, and a little bit. It popped up a little bit, but then I did a second one just recently, and
Oh,
it's doing pretty
really?
good.
Yes.
Well,
But
yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with TikTok recently. I've been just trying to
TikTok
just
is fun.
do
You just
all
ignore
kinds
the
of
comments.
stuff.
Just ignore the
Yeah,
comments.
I
That's
ignore
all
the
I
comments.
say.
I just kind of post my stuff and just let it like do its thing,
Mm-hmm.
because I mostly just utilize it as another platform to spread myself as an
Mm.
audience and stuff,
Oh,
and
yeah, definitely.
because it's
Mm.
very important. It's almost like a miniature YouTube in its
Oh,
own
yeah,
way,
definitely. Like, literally
and
even 10-second clips or whatever, something like that can get you another person to come and check you out,
right,
Which is
exactly.
which is really cool, which is really, really cool.
Speaking of that, so
Mhm.
someone made me almost cry on Twitch.
What?
Yeah, because
In a good way or bad
in a
way?
good way, in a good
Oh,
way, in a
thank
good way,
God, Jesus.
in
Oh,
a
I want
good
it to be
way.
bad.
Because
Mm.
well, yeah, I don't want you sick of them. Like, hey, yo, who do I need to attack?
Oh, no, I was ready. I was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah."
No, someone came into my chat, was like, I've been watching you for a while. I've been lurking in your
Mm.
chat. You have this such positive and like
Yeah.
energetic personality, and like it made me want to sub to you and stuff. And then like they gifted like
Oh,
5 subs, and then
really?
sub themselves. Like they didn't even sub themselves first. They like just gifted a bunch of subs, which was
Oh my
super sweet. Which
God.
you don't have to do that. And I
No,
really
God, no.
appreciate it. But it was just like their message was like this good timing, because like I was just feeling so down about my
Mm,
content before like I like changed my content and stuff.
yeah.
And like I was like everything I was doing I felt was just for nothing. Like everything I was trying just felt for nothing. It was like all my
Mm,
goals was not being reached, and I just didn't know why and what I was doing wrong. I was like, do I need to just try harder? Am I not trying hard
mm.
enough and stuff? And like, to see to see stuff like that is just like very
Honest,
heartwarming
it
to see that
actually,
kind of stuff,
yeah, I agree. It's
And
so nice for people to say such nice things to you, especially since I do get comments from that like that for myself, and people are honestly just way too nice. And I always think I don't know, I feel like I need to do more as a person. I don't know
right,
why.
right.
Like I literally just sit here and I speak to everyone. That's all I think feel like I do. And when someone says, "Oh, you've made my day" or whatever like that, I'm like, "You're being too nice."
Way too nice. I'm like, man, I'm just a boss VTuber that's just streaming that talks about thighs every day. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even
But
know. But I don't
people are
know. Like,
really
I don't know.
nice.
Like I said, I've been finding the good rhythm. So now, like, with just chatting for this week,
Yeah.
I found a really good balance to it where,
Mm.
Mondays, it's just me just talking and having fun. But I mostly try to still collab with other people to
Yeah.
like have that good connection with friends and stuff. And then
Mm.
Tuesday is TikTok Tuesdays, where we watch TikToks,
Yes. I
not
love
my
that.
own, but just watch TikToks in general. And
Mm.
then we'll go into a game. Then Wednesday is kind of still just chatting, but I'll try to do my own thing, just talking to
Mm.
chat and relating to chat and just vibing. Sometimes we'll watch videos and stuff, but mostly it's just
Mm.
just chatting. Then Thursdays is creative Thursdays, where we just watch a lot
Ooh.
of arts and crafts
Oh,
videos
that's so
that people
cool.
will
What the
recommend
hell?
and stuff. And then we'll play a game. And
Mm.
then Fridays is that we'll just watch some stuff. Sometimes it'll be
Mm.
karaoke. Like this week, I was crazy. I didn't
Oh,
mean to
it's
go into a
so
karaoke.
funny.
I don't even
No,
know if
it
you
was
watched the
so
past
funny.
spot.
Mm.
But I was trying out a lot of the new emote, like the new
Yeah.
VTube assets that they put in the
Yes,
game.
the new asset. It's so cool, isn't
They're
it?
so
The new
cool.
stuff we put in. I don't to be fair, I didn't even know they put the stuff in. I think I knew something went. I knew like they obviously updated it, but I didn't know that was actually in there. And when I looked, I was like, "Oh shit, there's new stuff!" And do you
Right.
know the new ear thing? That is insane.
Yeah.
The new ears and I don't know. And then I
I
love
did
the
see
way you
that.
can change your hair.
And
It's
they
so
they
cool. I love
actually
it.
move with your body and
Yes,
like your
I
camera and
know.
stuff. So like I like changed it to like boba. And then I had my clone episode. You know, like in anime when you get like a clone and like
Yeah.
you just have to figure out which one is the real one. So I made a clone of myself, of my
Yeah.
model, like because you could do that now and with the new
Mm.
like update. And I like put a bunch of clothes on my stream and I started with it and I was like asking chat which one's the real one. And so and they got it wrong every time. Like, what? You can't tell the real me from me? Yeah, which is
That's so
the
funny.
face
Oh my
was pretty
god.
good. But yeah, so that was that, and it led into me putting on these stunner shades, and it just went into a karaoke because I felt like a DJ.
Hey yo.
And then we did like VR chat, which is VR chat's
Oh, it's so
Fridays now. So
funny.
we're doing VR
I
chat
love
every
that though.
Friday.
I watched it. I was so tired. I was
It was
so tired
so
last
fucking
night.
funny.
The freaking clip though.
To
Oh
to
god,
make
it was so
clarification
hilarious.
for everyone
Mm.
on the podcast is that I played Among Us VR chat yesterday with my community, and normally I don't like playing Among Us anymore because I think it's just a very dry game now. But VR chat Among Us is so much more fun because it almost like puts you in the experience of it.
Yeah.
So you're doing the motions and stuff, so it feels more real. And there was one part where I just utilized my tactics of someone else in the community saying something and managed to like carry myself through the conversation, and it was just hysterical. It was
very
so
funny.
fucking funny. I just didn't expect me to win.
Mm.
So when the button just got pressed so fast, I just like did a double take at like one of the viewers just dropping outside because I just wasn't expecting them to be out there.
It was so funny to watch. I'm so happy you got to clip that. But do you know though, speaking about games, I'm playing a lot more League. I kind of dropped League not long ago. Well, I dropped League for a hot minute and then I've come back into it.
Really? I've been seeing you playing a lot more Apex. Like you've been playing.
I'm playing Apex a lot. I love Apex.
Cause when I do peek in, I know you're just chatting at first when I do come in, and then when I'm lurking, and eventually you're just playing Apex. So I don't know if you've been playing it recently.
You just playing Apex,
which is not bad because the game is fun. It looks fun to watch and play, and like it's the hot new thing out right now.
Though. But I mean, to be fair though, there was another game. Oh, now that everything's been sorted, well, with university, I would love to get into Valorant, but I'm scared. I mean, it might be good talk and content though to speak about, so maybe I should.
Maybe I think you should. I feels like
I'm gonna hate it, aren't I?
when I don't know. I mean, I never played Valorant. I never played like Counter Strike or anything like that. And like, I get very anxious about those types of games because I get overwhelmed on what I'm supposed to do. But I have learned. I was ignorant about it before. And I want to correct myself because I would always say like there's no way for you to like practice and learn how to play the game. But I did see that there is ways you can practice on your own if you wanted to.
Can you?
Yeah, you can practice with like friends and like in your own lobby.
Sense, yeah.
And you can figure out
you need more people then. You need more people then, don't you?
You can play one-on-one with someone because I've seen Ludwig do it. And some other VTubers do it.
Oh, really?
And they've been just playing one-on-ones. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind learning how to play that with you. I wouldn't mind because it's from Riot Games, which is the same people who does League, and the characters are hot. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind learning how to play that. We could do a collab with that. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, to be fair though, I did say that I was gonna learn how to play first, like at least get like the bearings because I can't deal with not knowing how to play as well as toxic people. I would be too overwhelmed, man. I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
I feel it. See, I think that's the one thing I'm different about you for because I'm like, man, this could be good content. Me trying to learn how to play the game and just being an idiot. And I can utilize this. It was like, a dumb VTuber tries to play Valorant, or I could twist it, but like, I don't know, a Fortnite pro, even though I'm not a pro. Just to play Valorant. I don't know.
To be fair
I guess I'm
though,
a glutton for punishment.
I actually do love the ideas of like, I don't know, um, playing and trying to learn as you stream. I mean, I'm doing that with Apex, but
Hmm.
like, it's not that I do it that well, clearly. But I think what's
But
hard about it is keeping an eye on chat as well as playing, and then that means I'm not concentrating on the game really. Like all my focus is primarily just on chat half the time and just
right.
talking about rubbish.
Well,
So
I think that's
yeah.
like, for when it comes to a game like that,
Mm,
it is a good way to. I mean, you do have to find that balance of talking to chat, but also playing. But I think that's also
mm,
why, if you do the just chatting first, where you do talk to chat in that midst,
mm.
I feels like they understand when you just go into gaming because you're trying to focus with Valorant being
I
such
don't
a heavy
know.
duty a
Maybe you
game.
just give off that energy. I don't. I just the thing is, I guess it's just because I like talking. I don't know,
I mean, that's
and I just talk
fair,
forever.
but I feels like
But yeah,
eventually you're gonna have to find that happy balance where you're just gonna have to
true.
ignore chat eventually and then just talk to
Ignore
them.
them. I do
And
not want to
not
ignore them.
ignore them entirely, but just ignore them while you're
Mm,
playing and talk to them in between.
mm.
Because it's gonna happen. Because if that's the case, you're never gonna play any games
That's true.
like that. You know,
That is true. That is true.
I
It's sometimes hard though as well when someone's like, "Oh, you didn't read my message," and I feel bad. They're like, "You didn't read my message, sad face," and I was like, "I'm sorry. I was in the middle of playing a game. I'm
look.
sorry."
The thing is, you're gonna have like some people, some viewers are gonna have to realize that sometimes your message is gonna get not seen, and
Oh, yeah.
that's just sometimes just how it is. But I mean, if you post it again without being spammy, then I will be happy to read it when I'm not preoccupied dying in the middle of a match. I'm sorry that I didn't
Oh
see
my
your match
god.
when I'm getting my fucking brain
When I was
blasted out.
begetting again.
Like, I'm sorry, but especially like
Mm.
when it's one of those things when you start getting a more active chat.
Hmm.
Like, there's a lot of people's messages that you're going to try to
Yeah.
see but not see, but you try to keep up as best as you can and know that
I'm so bad though because I always like stop, and if I haven't read the message, I always go up and then read the message that I haven't read. Um,
I
I
try to do
know,
that too, but it
I
feels like you get
know.
overwhelmed when you start doing that because then you're
I
not reading the
do.
message.
Yeah,
You're not
and
reading
they
the
build
messages
up.
before.
They
Oh my
build up.
goodness, it's so it's like I mean I don't know, like it's
Mm.
I love that so many people are talking to me, but at the same
Oh yeah,
time,
definitely. Yeah, I'm not complaining. No, I'm never complaining. God,
oh
I'm
well,
very
no, no, no.
lucky, very, very lucky to have an audience and a community that, likes watching me. It's just
Hmm.
sometimes like I'm like I think it's because I'm also slow. I'm
I
really slow.
could not imagine having a chat like Zentrea or Nanners or anything
Oh
like that.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
how do they
same.
even read anything? And they do. They do. I don't know if
Yeah.
they just adapted to it because they have to. I mean, obviously they had
Yeah.
to. But like, man, that just seems like a fucking overwhelming
Mm.
like chat to be a part of. Like, I mean, if I had to do it, I
Mm.
would do it if I had to. But at the
I think
same
you probably get
time,
used to it. You probably get more used to it as it builds up. I
right?
think that must be the case because I think it gets easier as you like learn and adapt and stuff like that. So that must be the reason. But yeah, God, it. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to like read. Like if you saw someone that you knew and it'd go so fast, you'd be like, "Oh my God, fucking hell!" I guess that's gone. That's gone forever.
It's gone forever. It is gone forever. What's like
Mm.
your like in your head right now? What is like
Mm.
your max chat that you would want
Max
realistically?
that.
Mm-hmm.
What, like, how many people you want as in
Mm-hmm.
your stream?
Mm-hmm. Like, what is a comfortable number for
Mm.
you, and what's like an overwhelming number for you?
I've never had, like, an overwhelming number ever, not really. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I've had really good, like, views and stuff like that,
Like,
but
if suddenly if you had like 1K viewers in your chat.
1!
Would you
That
be
would be
like?
overwhelming.
Would you be like? Oh yeah, let's do it. Like I could
Mm.
vibe with that, or would it be like, oh my goodness, I don't know who to talk to, like or
I
like.
think yeah, that would be really I think that would be hard. I think that would be really hard. I mean, I think over, like, maybe 500 and probably more, right? That would probably be I don't really know because I've never really thought about it ever.
Mm.
Um
It's something I think about all the time. Like, could you imagine
You.
being rated by like Zentrea or something?
You imagine, oh my god. That would be,
First of
you'd
all,
be like,
first
excuse
of
me,
all, how did you find me?
why are you here?
Why did
Oh
you
my
find me? And then second, why do you think I can handle your chat? Like,
god. Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. I mean, I would try my best, but like, whew.
Hmm.
I don't know, but
I
I
love it.
guess
Being rated is honestly such an amazing. So, do you know what? Someone apologized to me the other day for rating with few viewers, and I was like, "What? No fucking way! I'm happy that people raid me, and you've chosen to raid me, um, and that was your choice. You know."
yeah.
I was like, "Don't ever apologize." Oh my
Devin. Yeah, no,
god.
I love it when people, no matter what it is, raise me because
Mm.
I think it's such an honor and such a good gesture that you would want to share your
Yeah, it
community with
really
me.
is. I know.
You know that Twitch has been doing something kind of, I don't know, I haven't confirmed it, but I know that Twitch has been doing something where
Living
if
stuff.
people with like 5 or lower viewers, it won't
Mm.
be detected as a raid. Like they've
Wait,
been doing that
what?
recently. Yeah, so someone raids with like 5 or lower viewers. They won't alert you that someone's raiding because they would think it's like spam or something like that. And that's just that I think that's just so wrong because it's like,
Have
you know,
they? I
I want
never
to
got the
know
notification.
whoever, no matter who their viewership is, I want them to
Mm.
be able to have that freedom to raid
Oh
people.
yeah, and like a warm welcome and
Yeah,
just meeting new people. Yeah.
because
I think
I've noticed
sometimes
that some people would rate me and
mm,
like the thing wouldn't pop up
to be
unless it was
fair,
like
mine actually does the same.
so I know some other people was
Mm.
complaining about that and I think I did see that Twitch like made that rule where if you
Mm.
have like 5 or lower viewers like it
Mm.
won't be alerted anymore that you get like something and I think that's just so fucked up. I think that is so I feel like Twitch has been making stupidly decisions recently that just
Mm.
is forcing more and more people to not want to stream on Twitch, which is
Oh yeah.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous
Mm.
that you would like what's the proper word to say like justify what people's what you
Mm.
think is a good enough following or a rate that's spam. We should be able to choose what we think is not a
Oh
rate
yeah.
or not.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the streamers should be the ones to make that decision even I think and most streamers honestly such amazing people, especially VTubers. And I know everyone would welcome anyone with open arms.
Right.
So yeah, that's dumb. Big dumb. Yeah.
Besides, like I don't like I don't see like when it comes to like rating, you have to
Mm.
already be like an established streamer on the platform to even start rating people. So like if
Mm.
you're rating somebody, it feels like you would already be past the point of spamming or like a spam
Yeah.
bot or anything like that. Like
Mm.
why would you think a spam bot would take the time out to rate somebody? Like
True. Oh
I
my
just don't
god.
get the logic behind that. I really don't understand
Yeah,
it.
no, it's
Like,
dumb.
but like, I also like get the fear of being someone that rates someone with lower
Mm.
viewers because I was like that for a while where I would be afraid to rate some of my other friends who has a
Mm.
lot of viewers in their stream, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
man, I mean, I feels like we're not really going to make a dent. And it's not really about that, it's just about just sharing that love with another
Yeah, that's
person and showing your
I
community
literally
how
say that
good
all the
someone.
time. Yeah, I
So,
always say, like, we love sharing the love, and just meeting new people, and I want people to, like especially for me, I love raiding my friends. It's so hard to pick who to raid, that's
oh,
the
tell me
point,
about
too. I
it.
have, like, so many options, I'm like, "Oh my god, who do I do this time? No!"
So one thing I've been trying to do is that
Hmm.
like at least once a week I try to rate someone new that I haven't rated
Oh, yeah,
before.
that's actually such a really good idea. That's a really good
Um
idea.
because like I always rate my typical
Mm.
people, you or
Yeah,
well I never get to rate you because I stream after you, but
that's
I
true.
would love
Mm.
to rate you if I could. But like EVZ or like the typical friends that I normally rate, I keep those in a cycle. But I always try
Mm.
to find someone that I wouldn't normally rate.
Yeah, that's such a
So
really good idea because I don't know, it's like a lovely and amazing way of meeting new people. I've met so many new friends doing I met you through a raid, which is
True.
kind of crazy to think
And look at
about.
us
I mean,
now.
you literally, I think, true. You rated me first. I literally say it. That's how I met. I mean, you met me through the
Did
raid. You were the
I?
one. I think you were probably one of maybe the first ever people to raid me. I think, honestly, which is
Man,
insane.
that was so long ago.
That was ages ago.
Oh my goodness, so much has
How long
happened
have we
since then.
known each other now? Oh my god,
I
have we known
was,
each other
you know,
for like a year?
I'll say like a year and a half.
A year and a half? I don't know
Mhm.
about that. Oh no, maybe not a year and a half. Can't be. No, it has to be like a year.
Maybe a year. I don't know. It feels like forever. Truthfully,
Oh,
like it feels
yeah.
like I've known you my whole life, but I know that's not true. But it feels like because you've like seriously, you've become one of my closest best friends of all time,
No.
and
I mean, no, yeah,
I
you've
adore
been so
you.
man.
I cherish you. I every time you're doing anything, I love the positivity that you just bring to the table. I've already said this, but I'll say it 1,000 times more. You are
No.
a beacon of light that I just want
No.
to
No.
have around, and I love and enjoy, and I just love seeing you prosper. And you're so dedicated and hardworking to what you
No,
do.
that does not count.
So I'm just proud. I mean, and that goes to a lot of my friends that I see that's just working hard. You know, one thing I was talking about this, not to derail from the conversation that we were just talking, but that's mostly all our conversations at this point.
I swear every time we're like, anyway, moving on. I swear, like whenever I'm having a conversation, sometimes I just go off topic completely, and I'm like, they're like, Lucy, weren't we just having a conversation about that? I was like, yes, but this.
So I think that's one of the things. Well, this is not what I was talking about. This is another derail point. Is that
Yeah.
you know when I would upload the podcast to YouTube, I usually would put bullet points of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But I stopped doing that because sometimes we derail so much. I'm just like, this is gonna take forever, man. We talk about so much stuff. Someone's gonna be like, man, they talked about fucking toilet paper 1 second and moved on to Hello Kitty. Like,
oh my god, yeah, we go off in our own little ways. I don't really know.
It's because I just love talking to you. I can talk to you about anything.
God,
so.
yeah. God, we just talk about everything. I mean, to be fair though, I mean, what's happened recently? I know you don't follow any of the drama on Twitter.
I don't. I know.
I always say it. Why do I always say it? Anyway, something happened recently. It actually became quite big. Where I think a VTuber, said a naughty word. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that. That's the first time I did see that. The drama. I did see that, and I think it's when it comes to stuff like that. Sadly, when it comes to stuff like that, I've become a little desensitized to it because it happens.
Why is that?
Because it happens so often nowadays that it's sad to say, but I feel like when it comes to racism, I think it's just always going to be around, unfortunately.
Oh, wait, should we, basically what happened was,
yes.
No, because I kind of just went into it. Sorry. Basically what happened recently was a VTuber said,
the N-word with the N-word. They said the N-word. And they didn't mean to say it.
While they were doing karaoke.
Yes.
They were doing while they're doing karaoke, I think it was, but they were making their own
version, interpretation.
Wrap up or something, I think. Yeah.
And they were trying to match I think Big, and it sounds like the N-word, and then they said it, but they immediately knew what they said was bad. It wasn't like they said it and was like they carried on. So I mostly took it as a joke. Like it was a funny thing that happened, and I didn't really take too much seriously to it. I know I can't speak for other people because I know other people be like, oh, she said something so bad. She's terrible. She's the worst. She's totally this and that. But I think she's just,
I think she accidentally did it. I don't think she should have done it. She knew instantly.
Yes.
Instantly she messed up. She came out with apology. I know I can't really speak on it since I'm white. It's not really my place.
I
Not
feel like
like that.
anyone can really speak on it at this point. Like
You
when it
can.
comes,
I mean, then again, I don't. I only say that because I mean, I'm not the one that's a bad word for, you know. But
true.
like, I know
See,
that some people have become upset about it, and I just wanted. I mean, that's what I wanted to speak about. But
I
yeah.
feels like when it comes to the N word,
Mhm.
and stuff like that, I feels like most people today, most
Mhm.
people that you talk to, don't really care
Really?
because like it's
Mm.
that like if it's not the hard R, like it's not the hard R, then like I mean you still shouldn't say it. I feels like no one
Mhm.
should really be saying it nowadays.
No. Mm-mm, no,
But
no.
most black people will say it because they take it in a more of a friendship, a bro, like, yeah, we took something that was bad and turned it into a positive, type
Yeah.
of situation. And I get why people do say it. I even say it sometimes off stream.
I mean, to be
Um,
fair though, I know that a lot of people I know a lot of people now don't say it, but
yes.
I guess it becomes an issue with maybe us putting it in their songs and then people saying it
See,
because of that.
and
Because
that's when I don't care about it because, like, if it's
hmm.
part of a song and you want multiple people to enjoy your song, I don't really care. Like if people
Mhm.
do it because it's part of the song. It's almost like
Hmm.
when someone talks about. I mean, I don't know if this is in the same word. I don't know. No, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But
Huh.
anyway,
What is it? Now I'm curious.
I couldn't even find a good example for it. Like I mean, I
Hmm.
guess I guess I guess a good example is like the Pocahontas song "Savages." Like "savages" is a bad
Oh.
word to
Mhm.
say, but like we like that song is still a good song, but not a good
Oh
song
my
if
god,
you
I
make
didn't even
sense.
know that. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Shit. I was
yeah.
so
No, that song
desensitized.
is
What the heck?
is definitely racist,
Oh
and
god. Oh my god. How did I never realize that?
but it's still a good song if that makes sense. It's weird to say, but it's like a weird gray area. Like it's so old
Oh my god,
that
Disney, what the fuck?
yeah, no, I
How
mean
dare
we
you?
could write a whole podcast of how Disney used to be
True,
so racist.
honestly.
But
Yeah, that's yeah.
mostly what I was gonna say is
Mm.
that when it comes to stuff like that, unless
Mhm.
it's like blatant like black people are gross and all that other stuff and
Hmm.
other things that people say, um, when it comes to stuff like that, when it's like an accident and it's like, you know, someone having like just saying it in the moment and not really realizing it and just going with the song or
Hmm.
saying it in the game. Like when people play GTA and people say it like the way the one guy
Hmm.
says it in the game. I don't really care. It's just a fun little moment that happened. Move on. It doesn't
Hmm.
end. It's a word. It doesn't really like kill you. Like I know some people will take offense to it, and I can't really speak for other people, but for me, I don't really
Hmm.
care. Like I said, I've become so desensitized to racism that I don't really care anymore. It's like at the end of the
I
day, it's
mean,
just words, and they
I
can't
guess
really hurt me.
it's so weird though compared to I mean, I've seen quite a lot of stuff like in America how different it is
It
compared to
is.
like
It
Europe
is.
and the UK.
It is.
Um which
It's
is
bad.
kind of so when ever speak about I guess like um I don't see it often, not really.
Mm.
Um because it's not I guess it's I then again this is I mean obviously you see it a lot I see it a lot in America. I don't see it a lot in the UK. Then again because maybe I don't see it as much because that's not a community or I'm a part of, right? So that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
I feels like when it comes to racism,
mm,
America has it the worst most of the
mhm.
times, and not even just towards black people. It's just they're just racist to a lot of people. That's not
They're just
black.
it's just like the oppressed
Yes.
basically, which sucks.
Now I'm gonna say that everyone is like that, of course, but
Mhm.
most majority of a lot of things that happens, it does start with America. Like there's a lot of
Mhm.
things that should be questioned about America, but that's not the podcast for the. This is not the podcast for that. But the thing is, to go into the story of
Mhm.
VTubing that we keep it in is that I have seen other things about how there's been a little bit of racism in the VTube community towards black
Oh,
content,
really?
like black VTubers recently.
I swear I saw that not long ago. It was something happened a couple of months ago. I can't remember what it was. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there was like someone who comment about,
Oh.
like, is there like, I'm gonna say it
Mm.
because I can, and it was part of the story. They were saying
Mhm.
are there Negro VTubers now?
Oh.
And I'm just like, obviously you're doing this for attention, like to get
Oh
attention,
god.
because there's been black VTubers since the beginning. So like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
why you're just now
also,
noticing this?
doesn't oh,
And
yeah.
like, even so, does it matter? Who
I was
cares?
literally
It's
about to say that. It's like,
like,
what? Does
like,
it matter with the color of the skin? What?
right?
I don't get it.
I don't
What?
know. Like when people do that
Making
stuff,
angry.
like the first thing I do, I check their Twitter and see if they are even worth anything. And it's
Mhm.
like you barely get any tweets. You don't get likes. You don't really have
Mhm.
anything value that you share. You're clearly doing
Mhm.
this because you're bored and you have nothing else of value to you and you want attention. That's pretty much
Yeah.
all I see from that. And so that's mostly why when it comes to stuff like that, I'm desensitized to it because
I guess it
like
just sucks that you've had to be desensitized from that kind of stuff when
you have to. Because
yeah, I
if
guess
you let
otherwise you'd be
everything get to you, then you'll just be in
mm,
like a mental angry depression, which I don't
angry
got
all the
time for
time.
that. Like
That's
and
true.
mostly if you let that happen, they have already
Mm,
won the battle because they take power up. They want you to get mad. That's the
yeah.
whole point of them doing it. They
I
want you to
guess
get
that's
mad.
different. Yeah, I guess that's in the sense. Yeah, I guess it's a difficult subject to talk about. I mean, whenever it comes up with stuff like this, I think that's what it is. I remember the thing that happened a couple of months ago was I think it was people speaking about how some people change the color of their VTube skin even
Yes,
though their skin
yes.
color isn't the same. I think.
Mm.
Um,
See, when it
so
comes to
I yeah.
that,
Mm,
like if you're doing it like a 10 or have 10 lines
hmm.
or something like that, then I don't really see a problem with it. But if you're doing it deliberately to be like, oh, I'm black now, even though you're not,
Mm,
it's like our skin color is not an accessory. It's not
mm-mm,
something that you could take off and put on. It is who we are, and we're
mm.
proud of that. So like I don't agree with that, but also it's still drama, so
Mm-mm.
I don't really pay attention to it because
I
I
don't
just
know
stick
if
to my.
is it as big now? It wasn't. It was like
It's
big
not
for a
as big
week.
as
No,
anymore, but I'm
but
pretty sure there's still people
mm.
talking about it.
But yeah, I think it's always gonna be thing. I think we've mentioned this before, but like there's always gonna be certain people within the community that probably bring it down a little bit, which sucks.
Hmm.
It just sucks that I don't know. It has to be a thing in the first place.
Or
That's
I
the
know there
only
was a
issue.
big deal when a lot of the assets come out for like the different assets of
Mm.
like the hands coming out or like the knives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know there was a big deal where people like black content creators or just minority black content creators was like
Mm.
it would be nice to be included in that because we can't use
Yeah.
that. Not saying they have to make that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously it's free assets, but we would just want to be included in it. And people were getting upset at people saying, "Oh, you're demanding to be included." It's
Huh?
like it was like
No! It's
what?
not
Like
even a good
no.
one.
We're just
What?
saying, or like people are getting tired of black creators, be like,
Yeah.
we should have this as well. It's like we're not saying we have to have that, but it would be nice to be included, like so
Well, yeah, of
we could do that
course.
because not everyone has the ability to go into Photoshop and change the skin tone
Yeah.
and make that happen. So it would be nice to just be
I
able to.
mean, I have seen a lot of assets and stuff like that have obviously different colors depending on
Mm,
what your color of the skin is of your VTuber. But
yes.
yeah, I do see, and now I think about it, I do see some like assets that don't have that, which kind of yeah, it sucks because like if it's gonna be, it shouldn't be take that, it shouldn't take that long, right?
No, I don't think it takes that long, and I do get it. It adds a little bit more extra work for the
Yeah, but
artist who's giving it for free.
yeah, but that
But
means more people are more involved, and means if it, I don't know how that wouldn't benefit you, even if
right. See,
I
I
don't
think
know.
one
Yeah, so,
thing is about it is that people that gets upset is not even the
mm,
artist. It's the people that gets upset with other people and be like, hey, would you be able
mm,
to include this skin tone so I can be
yeah,
so like I would love to share this out too. But do you possibly
mm,
have like a skin tone of my complexion that I can be included?
yeah.
Like I feel like that's not a big ask, to ask. I mean,
That's
the most
not
thing that the
no.
artist can say is like, no, I don't feel like doing that, and that's fair. But
Mm.
you know, but for people to get upset to be like, oh, you guys need to stop demanding these things and stuff like that. It's kind of wild that
It's not
people
even a.
would do that.
It's not like a demand as well. It's like, oh, it'd be amazing if that was the case. Where I was saying it's like a comment, like, oh, it'd be amazing if you make it a option for people,
Yes,
to
yes.
change depending on what they, so it fits their VTuber better or whatever, or if there was like a load of options. But no, I definitely agree with that. That's annoying and frustrating. That's very frustrating.
See, I feels like the one thing that I love about the VTuber community,
Mm,
um, that I would love to see more of is that,
mm.
there is so much warmth and positives and just
Yeah.
surrounding
Mm, mm, mm.
love for one another. And I feels like we all create such a positive outlook for VTubing
Yeah.
and we all make it more accessible every day for people to be like, oh, I could do that too. Because I see
Mm,
so and so do it, and I would love to do that. Just like you could go and like find the VTuber of your choice that you
mm.
love. I feels like there should be that options when it comes to VTuber assets. I feels like there shouldn't be like,
Yeah.
especially if it doesn't really like hurt you in general.
Mm.
I feels like why is that a problem? But I mean, I guess that goes to the saying of everything. Like, why does people comment on stuff that they don't like
Yeah.
or anything like that? But I don't know. I
People
feels like
just
this should
bringing
just
other people down, I suppose. I guess that's why some people are so quick on turning against others. I don't know. Maybe it's the case like if someone does something wrong, we've mentioned this before. People will jump on it because they want to see someone fall.
right.
Someone who's doing well for themselves. I mean, that's been always like that. It's a lot in other
Always been like
communities as
that.
well that other people want to see other people fail, which sucks because I mean, I know that a lot of people in the VTuber community really love seeing people thrive and grow, which I love. I love watching my friends. I love watching people I like, I'm acquaintances with like just grow and
Yes,
grow.
yes, I
Um
agree.
so yeah, that I guess there's just that
And
sucks that has to
I
be
would
the case.
love to see more people just be overwhelmingly positive in this
Mm.
group in this field. And remember why we all wanted to be VTubers in the first place? Because we just
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
be
definitely.
creative.
Mm.
We wanted to meet people. We wanted to be part of something. And I know the more and more VTuber gets popular, there's going to be some bad eggs in there. And I hope we could just cure those bad eggs and turn them into good eggs to be
Get
part
rid
of
of
the bunch.
them. Turn them
Um,
scrambled eggs.
but I do think there is a lot more positives than negatives. There's just small few things that happens
I guess
in
I
the
just see
VTuber
the
community.
drama. I mean, I've also seen I think this is because I follow them. It was just then it with others as well where people say about stealing models and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I did
Um
see about. I did see someone talk about that.
yeah, but it's only
Where
because I follow them. So
I do know who you're talking about, and
oh,
because
do
they put out,
you?
yeah, I follow them too, and they put out
Oh,
a post about how they were saying that people shouldn't be stealing other
mm,
people's designs. And when I mean stealing is like if I took Lucy, looked at Lucy's design and saw her little cute pick hair accessories and put that on my model, it is essentially just stealing an asset that's from another model. But what
mm,
they were saying is that, use real world clothes to utilize your own outfit
mm.
as well. But like if you're inspired by someone, that's fine. If you know,
Oh
do what
yeah.
they're doing and like twist it, I feels like there's not that, and I think that's what she was trying to bring across. But people were trying to say like we're trying to twist her words, and like, oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's
trying
what
to
I
say
mean
that we can't
though. Yeah.
utilize inspiration, we can't be inspired by people? Are you saying
Mm,
that, because, VTubing is not its own originality thing? And I think those are the people that's just trying to look for something to be mad at
mm,
versus of actually listening to what she's trying to say. Because she's not
mm,
saying that you can't be inspired by people or you can't utilize things that you
mm.
are inspired from for your own model, but don't let it just be a blank copy
Oh
of
yeah. Mm.
someone else.
I
And
think there
that's
is like a lot of copying though, like a lot in this community. I do think that. I think a lot of there's obviously gonna be assets or there's gonna be things that are the same for other models. Like if
mm,
it was depending on if you were like a bear or something like that, or like you're a if you have thigh highs, a lot of the thigh highs look the same. That's
right. No, and I
so
get it. I get it because VTubers are hot. They have really good assets and they
true.
have
Yeah.
really good
Mm-mm.
models. And you're like, dang, you know, if I copy their model, then I will also get, the same amount
Mm.
of love and viewership and all that jazz. And you could be a copy all you want, but you'll never be the
Nope.
original. You'll
No,
never
no.
be the
No,
original.
no.
And that's why I think VTubing is so availably popular is because you get to see different personalities pop out of
Mm.
these VTuber models. Like, yeah,
Oh
you could
yeah.
be a VTuber model on screen, but it's the personality that makes the
Oh yeah,
VTuber
definitely.
special. And of course, the
Mhm.
models being sexy too. That's also a win. But but mostly it's like, once it's almost like, YouTube. Your own YouTube thumbnail. You
Yeah,
your model is what brings someone in, but your personality is what makes them stay. If that makes sense.
exactly. That is exactly it. But I mean, even like I know we do sometimes obviously mention like the bad things within the community, but we always speak about all the good things. I think it's a good balance
A good
that
balance.
we talk about. It is. It's good to balance things out because then you don't want to make unrealistic expectations for people that haven't been in the community long
Yes.
or just to be real and transparent. I think that's the main thing. Being real and transparent is honestly such a I don't know. I love that because I feel like I'm very transparent myself. I don't
Right.
know. I'm never like trying to hide anything. I think people probably know me better than I know myself now, which might be quite scary actually now that I think about it. But
True.
um,
See, the one thing that I
yeah.
think people who wants to be a VTuber
Mm,
and just more essentially be a curator, because it's not even just being a VTuber. You
mm,
can always just be a VTuber and just be your created character on Twitter.
yeah.
I think some people need to understand the difference between if you want to be a VTuber, fine, that's great. You can be a
Mm,
VTuber, be a VTuber. But do you also want to be a VTuber who streams or just,
mm,
make content on YouTube or something like that? And you just
yeah.
gotta figure out, before you take the plunge of being a VTuber and spend all these bucks and money and stuff,
True though.
like you
Mm-hmm.
want to be a streamer because there's half the time that people who go after all this stuff
Mm.
and realize that this is not what I
It's
want to
not for
do.
them.
It's not
Yes.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that I have the mental capacity to deal with, or that it's not something I eagerly want to do.
Yeah.
Um, so for one thing, if there's people out there who wants to be a VTuber plus a streamer and a content creator in
Mm.
general, the one thing I would implore you to do is first do three simple things. Write
Mm.
down a start date when you think you would want to start streaming.
Mm.
Second, put goals on what you want to accomplish as a streamer
Mm.
slash VTuber. So for a goal, it could be like, I want to try to get to 10 followers
Yeah,
as
it doesn't even
a,
need to be like extreme. It doesn't need to be so
yeah,
extravagant, you know? It could
yeah,
just be something simple.
something
Because
simple to keep you
one, then it's
motivated.
easier to yeah, it does. If you have something that's achievable, it's more fun, honestly. Definitely. I agree.
And
What was the third one?
and the third one is finding people that inspires you, but you can also
Yeah.
use your own like twist on some of the things they do, but make it your own, if that
Mm.
makes sense.
Mm.
And if you are some person that's listening to this podcast right now, and you want to be a streamer, VTuber, content creator, YouTuber, whatever, and you were able to do those 3 things in the moment I'm talking about it, then I feels like you already have the dedication to be a VTuber.
Yeah.
Because you already was like, okay, I'm going to do this because I need to do this. I do want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a super successful, big time streamer. And I want to set out goals and put a start date on when I do that and make it happen. And if you are able to do all that stuff, you are already one step closer of knowing the mindset. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it.
Oh,
but
yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. But no, I agree. I think the problem with it is that a lot of people spend so much money and then realize they don't want to do it. If you want to do it, I recommend, even though you know you want to do it, maybe start with a free model and then work your way up. Because like we said, like Kenty just said, it's not it's your personality that shines through your model, right? So it doesn't even matter at first. Like we both had a V-Ride model.
Yes,
when we first started
I did.
And then, so we obviously grew and we obviously wanted to carry on with this. And I think it's the way that you do it. I mean, then again, I know that a lot of people do it very differently, but like, I think the way that you don't obviously waste money if you don't have a lot to begin with, is definitely go for a V-Roid, or even if you wanted to go PNG, because that's a really good way as well.
That is a good way. Girl, I'm still using the same camera I started with. I'm still waiting to get a camera upgrade, and I'm using a webcam. Oh my god, the same webcam I started with. I do need an upgrade eventually. But
I actually got too far. Need new stuff. Oh my god, I can't even.
But man, we could talk about a whole podcast on different assets. But this thing, again, saying that you don't need the most expensive stuff to be a streamer. All you need, at least even a VTuber. Like, I can't say on a regular streamer because I'm not a regular streamer, but I am a VTuber streamer. And for me, I have, I do have a pretty expensive mic nowadays. But when I started, I had a very average mic that I bought from Walmart for $20. I have the same webcam that I bought for like $20 on sale. And it's still working. I'm still able to move and do my thing, you know?
Yes.
And it's only if you, and it knows that you only should upgrade and get into VTubing hardcore if you know for a fact that this is something that you want to do long term. I know for a fact.
Even if it's for like a hobby, or if it's what you want to do for your future. I mean, that's when you know you want to put more money into it.
More money.
More money that you'll probably lose through art commissions. True. But I guess being on that note, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Because I feel like we could talk forever. Oh, God, yeah. Me and Kenty can honestly talk for ages. It's unbelievable.
But I know you got other things to do. And I'm not saying you. I mean, I know, Lucy, you have stuff you got to do. And I got stuff to do. But I'm talking about the people, the viewers out there. I know you got things to do. And I only want...
We named you Chat.
Named you Chat. You're now Chat in our hearts. And we wanted to just take a little bit moments of your time and your day to talk to you and relax to you. On that note, also let you guys know is that we are now on Instagram. We've been on Instagram, but we're on there. We've been posting clips, which you guys have been blowing up on there, which has been awesome to see. As well as TikTok or Twitter. We're on YouTube, on Spotify, on all kind of podcasts. Follow Tokumei Podcast everywhere. And we might actually start a subreddit. So if you guys would like to have a Tokumei Podcast subreddit where you can post memes and stuff like that, and how we cannot be boomers to figure out how to do that, please let us know, because I don't even know how the modding works on subreddits and stuff. So
we don't.
We'll figure it out.
We will find out.
We will figure it out. But for now,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening to us. I am Kentina Star. This is Lucy, aka Anime for Days. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and all those other places. And we appreciate you listening, and we will see you next time.